Hello YouTube, this is the Pokemon Enigmatic Skyfire and I am bringing you a Pokemon 5th generation Wi-Fi battle video. I am playing White 2 in this one and the battle is against Brad from the Pokemon Wi-Fi room on Zot.com. This person came in as a default Zot name, so I am using his training name, which is Brad. Now, as far as the team goes, well, not much really to say, especially when you're seeing the Darkrai. That means it's Uber time again. But this type of a team makes you question about a few things, and you'll see why. Because there were some things that were noted, but then there were some things that were noted. You'll see what I mean. I am going to bring in Dayton, which is my Mismagius. He's going to bring in Scolipede. Now, Scolipede is going to start off with a Venoshock, and I'm thinking to myself, what kind of a Scolipede is this? It's faster, but it's using Venoshock. Really? So, once I figured that out, I'm going to use Nancy Plot to boost my special attack to +2. I could have did it funny and did ×4, but what I didn't want to risk is that. Since he uses a Sludge Bomb again, I get poisoned, so I figured to myself I needed to get this Scolipede out of here. Which the stab +2 Shadow Ball does that for a 1-hit KO on the Scolipede. So I'm thinking things are starting off on the good side. He brings in the Shedinja, and I'm expecting a Focus Sash Shedinja. Unfortunately, I used the Shadow Ball, and that's a 1-hit KO, obviously, on the Shedinja. And I'm thinking, where's the Focus Sash? I guess there wasn't one. Now, this is where the funny comes in. Darkrai goes first and uses Dark Void. Yeah. Isn't Mismagius poisoned already? You can't put 2 status effects on one Pokemon. So I use a Hidden Power Fighting ×2 super effective, a 1-hit KO on the Darkrai. So that's 3 for 3 already just by Mismagius alone. I am going to see Palkia come out, and I figured I already know that Palkia is slower than Mismagius, so I am going to go for the Shadow Ball anyway. And I take it down to about half and lower its special defense. It comes out with Aura Sphere. What kind of a player is this? I really don't understand that. So the Shadow Ball is going to come in, and he is going to get his Palkia to be KO'd off of that bad play of using Aura Sphere on the Mismagius. Unfortunately, I had to deal with the poison, and guess what? There goes Dayton. So, I'm going to bring in Halstead, which is my Ho-Oh. He's going to bring in Mewtwo. This is the first time you are seeing Halstead to be played, of course. I don't really play Halstead that much, and not the reason why. He's going to use Side Strike, and I tend to forget that Side Strike goes by your defense, and I went for a Calm Mind, so I made a bad play on myself. So Ho-Oh ended up going to be Death Fighter from that. So the Side Strike is going to obviously KO Halstead. So I made a bad play of my own. I just didn't expect Side Strike, I guess. So I'm going to bring in Henry Route, which is my Scrafty. He's going to start with a Knife Beam. Obviously he's faster, but I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance to see if I can at least outspeed that Mewtwo. Since I really didn't expect Mewtwo to be at 394 speed, I am going to go for the Crunch. That is going to be a KO on the Mewtwo as I predicted, and I get my Moxio. So everything looks to be hunky-dory for this. Well, That was until I saw the Rayquaza, and I was expecting extreme speed, and my prediction came out right. Too bad I didn't have Dayton. So he's going to get the extreme speed off, and that is going to KO Henry Ruff. I just noticed he's got back-to-back crits. The one on Mewtwo and the one now with Rayquaza. Wow, that's very funny. So okay, he is going to go for a Draco Meteor, which I guess he doesn't have Earthquake on it, so I was a little shocked, but it worked out just enough. Because Fuhrer, my Dialga, who just came in, is going to stay alive, and he's going to use Ice Beam to be ×4 super effective, which is going to be a KO on the Rayquaza, and that is good game to Brad. Now, some funniest as I noted when I looked at Pokecheck and saw his team. Only one of his Pokemon was actually his. That would be that Palkia, and it wasn't even EV trained. All the rest of the Pokemon were EV trained, but not in his name. So I have to look at the suspicion that I have. This guy probably got these Pokemon from either the PokeGTS or got it from somebody else, but doesn't even know how to play them. And that's another pet peeve of mine. How can you have EV trained Pokemon and not even know how to use them? Note the Venoshock and the Sludge Bomb on Mismagius. And even funnier, the Dark Void on a Poison Mismagius. Okay. You know, maybe that I really wish that 6th gen, when it does come out, kind of eliminates all this. But of course, I'm not going to worry too much, because if people are going to get EV trained Pokemon like this and play them like the way you saw in this video, then, to be honest, I probably shouldn't worry. But oh well. At least, for the most part, the video came out on the GTS. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, give it a like if you like it. This is Skyfire, the Pokemon Medic, saying have a nice day and see you next time.